I think we need to talk about the other things that bring out the kid in us here in Mickey's Toontown.
Yeah.
And that's attractions,
Yes.
which,
Yes.
hello, we are inside.
Here we are.
We're in
Yeah.
one right now.
Yeah.
But let's do a deep dive on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, because there is a lot to do and see just right here in this attraction. So let's dive into that. Greg, how about a good overview?
It opened as part of the Disney 100 celebration, and the attraction is housed in the El Capitan Theater, which is a reference to the El Capitan Theater, where so many of Walt Disney's movies premiered.
Yes,
Yes.
and you can see like the little nods everywhere we go. I mean, just where we are right now, the concession stand, which is behind us, is
Yes.
so fun. Now, there's so many things on display, just in the queue. Like the queue
Yes.
is its own thing.
Yes.
And I will say, as someone who I visit Walt Disney World, it's a little bit more than Disneyland. You guys you have a nice little queue going on here.
Yes.
I think we win that one.
You
Yeah,
do.
it
You
is,
win. You win that one. I will
Yeah.
say. Now,
Yes.
I know, Alejandra, you are very impressed by all the items that are on display within the queue. So tell us a
Yes.
little bit more about what we may see as we're waiting.
Okay, so the queue is actually, I like to think of it as part of the attraction itself. It is an art exhibit that was actually curated by Minnie Mouse in honor of Mickey Mouse's career. And to me, that's so touching. It's so sweet. It's like she thought of him and, from his beginnings from Steamboat Willie
Yes.
to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, you get to see all of those little details, those little moments in his career that are so special.
So what I think is really cool about this attraction is it's the first one to star Mickey and Minnie here at the Disneyland Resort.
Yes, it is. And not only that, it has a cool storyline behind it as well.
It does. So we get to see the short Perfect Picnic, where we're invited to attend a picnic. And I think, as we will talk about later in the episode, picnics are like one of the best things to do in Mickey's Toontown. So it's really cool that this attraction is centered around that short. It's really fun.
And it's not just art, there's also posters
Yes.
throughout. And I know the two of you loved it
Yes.
because you're 90s kids.
Yes.
and
Yes.
I know we were pointing out which ones we love the most.
Yeah, so they've got I saw a Rocketeer call out. They had the Parent Trap.
The Mousetrap.
Yes, it was
Yes.
this one was
Yeah.
the Mousetrap, yes. And then I think the Hocus Pocus one was Miska Muska,
Yes.
which was great. Yeah.
Yes, I loved it. I mean, the Parent Trap, Mouse Trap one, that's probably my favorite
Yeah.
one.
Yes,
that was a great
same
one.
here.
Yes, it's one of my favorite movies. So that one was really
Yes.
fun. Now, what was it like? Because I always want to hear what first timers
Yes.
felt when they've experienced the attraction.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit more about that for each of you.
Yes.
What was it like for the first time
Yes.
to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway?
Yes. I feel so grateful that I was able to experience the attraction with my family when it just opened. It was priceless. Going through everything from the queue to the attraction, all of us experiencing it at the same time
Yes.
was so special. I try not to look at too many spoilers online because I really wanted to be surprised.
Yes.
And it was like we said, the queue is just an attraction of itself. There's so much to look at. Usually I try to avoid long queues with my little one.
Yes.
Because, he gets antsy. It's just not, it's not my ideal. So, but I didn't have to worry about that with this attraction because the queue is so interactive. There's so much to look at. We're actually in one of my favorite spaces of the queue, which is the concession stand. And for the attraction itself also, there's no height requirement. So, the whole family can experience it. I will say that there are some moments where it can get a little dark, a little loud. My 3-year-old was just fine. He loved it. Another one of our favorites was the song in the attraction.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yes, it's a little bit of an earworm.
Oh yes, definitely.
But in the best way.
Yes.
Yes.
Totally. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I won't hum it now because then you'll be thinking of it the whole time.
Yeah.
We're chatting. I don't want to do that to you, but you're absolutely right. It is an earworm. Now, Greg, you just recently
Yes.
got to experience it for the first time.
Yeah, this was my first time, and I, like you, I avoided somehow all spoilers.
Good.
It was difficult, but I did, and I just knew it was a trackless ride, so I knew to expect the unexpected, and that was very much the case. So I don't want to spoil anything in particular, but there are a lot of surprises from the very start before you even enter the ride vehicle all the way through the end. And I loved it. It's just so colorful. There's so many things to see. I feel like I'll find new things every time I ride it. Well, and I wanted to note too, in terms of how to ride the ride,
Yes.
there is a standby queue, and honestly, that's what I recommend because I love being able to go through the queue and find the power limes here in the concession area. But there is also an individual lightning lane that you can purchase to get access to a shorter line. And then there are some times where you might be asked to join a complimentary virtual queue. So ultimately, my tip is just download the Disneyland mobile app, utilize that, and that's going to be able to tell you on the day of your visit what the best way to experience this attraction is.
Yes. Yeah, that's really smart. And yeah, I'm with you. I feel like going through the queue, you have to do it at least once.
Yes.
Like you have to see what's actually in this queue. And then if you want to ride it another time,
Yes.
that's when you utilize the other options. That's so smart.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now let's talk a little bit more about the hidden details that are within this attraction. There are so many.
Yes, exactly. And I think that if you are a Disney historian, as I like to call it, pseudo, or as you're into that, you are really going to love this attraction because there are so many nods to Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney, the whole company. For example, you're going to see a lot of numbers around the queue and the attraction itself. That is the number 1928. That's actually Mickey's birth year. And you can actually see it behind us.
Yeah.
It's in the cash registers, it says 11/18/1928. That is Mickey Mouse's birthday because that's when Steamboat Willie first premiered.
Right. Yes.
Yes. And this attraction is also the attraction with the most hidden Mickeys inside it.
Oh.
So you can kind of make it like a little hunt with your kids. Like, okay, we're going to go on the ride, be on the lookout. Let's see, what hidden Mickeys you can find. And one of my favorite hidden Mickeys is in this space right here behind us. It's in the little popcorn area. Take a when you're going through the queue, take a look inside and see if you can spot them.
That is so smart. Okay, so we'll have to do that. Now, another little nod that you loved.
Yes.
When we were exiting.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When I first experienced this with my family, when it first opened, this touched my heart so much it kind of made me tear up a little bit. As you're exiting the vehicle, the ride vehicle, just look over to your right and you will see a framed photo of Walt Disney, and he's on the Disneyland Railroad. He's wearing a little conductor hat. It's so precious. It's like he's kind of just like saying goodbye to you. It's the most beautiful little nod to Walt Disney.
Oh, I love that.